Now some of you might remember that a few months ago I went to Tarw at Coed-Y-Brenin, and I was rather negative about it, and a lot of people were rather negative about the video. And in that video I said that I wouldn't be going to a trail centre again for a long time. And yet, as you can probably see, here I am at Gwydir Mawr, or the Marin Trail. So I guess there's a couple of very pressing questions which need answers. So the first question is, why, when you say you're not a fan of trail centres, have you come to one? Well, I'm not a great fan of trail centres. I much prefer natural riding, but I've been here twice before, both times quite enjoyed it, and I think it's because it's quite natural feeling in places. Plus, again, it's a day off work, on a school run later, so I don't have much time, and it doesn't take that long to drive here. The fire road climbs are one of the things that upset people about the Marin, and yes, there are a lot of fire road climbs, and yes, they're a bit boring, but they do get you up the hill quickly and relatively painlessly. He says, trying to work out whether his lungs are still there. You see, as polarising as it can be to pitch natural trails against trail centres, there also seems to be the same sort of thing within trail centres, and people definitely have their likes and dislikes. Degler, a lot of people like it, quite a lot don't. This place, when I did my Tarw video, I mentioned it. One person started slagging this place off, basically because I said I quite enjoy it. I'm sure that's not why they didn't like it, but they did say that. What this place does have is quite a few nice descents. Now, I think most people will tell you that the last descent is the main one, most people's favourites, but I think to just like that one, missing out on the others, it's also fun. Yeah, they can be a bit blowing and that, but they're not too bad, and in places this can get a bit rocky, which is always nice, isn't it? I don't know them. I say I've been here twice before, and quite a while ago as well. I can fully imagine it's not me list of regular places. And you know what, I'm not actually expecting to love it today, but I am expecting to enjoy myself, if that makes sense. Now many will tell you, one of the reasons to come to places like this, trail centres like this, is for the outstanding views. Now, admittedly, I'm a rather jaded old fart, but to me, one forest is much like any other forest. It's the views out of the forest which are incredible. Now, I'm not saying the forests aren't pretty, because they do have their own charm, you know, but at the end of the day, it's a crop, isn't it? It's grown as a crop. It's not a natural forest. I mean, yeah, there's some deciduous trees dotted about, but yeah, that's your future IKEA stuff, most of it, isn't it? Made a single track now after quite a long fire road climb, but as I say, don't bother me. It's a bit dark in here. I'll try and do something fancy with the footage. In other words, make it look lighter and grainy. Like an old Helmet Hero 2. And yes, you can tell me all you want about various settings that could help that, but I won't listen. I'm stuck in my ways. On to the next unpronounceable one. God, I don't know what it is about bloody trail centres, but it always tire me out way more than riding in natural places. Probably because of the up-down nature of trail centres. They try and make the most out of the hill, don't they? And as such, You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down, and neither of them are ever that extended climbs or extended descents really. And as such, I don't know, at least you just never feel like you get your breath back. I remember this one, you start off thinking, oh, a descent, but it's not. Well, onwards and downwards. Yeah, not downwards. Oh, look at that. Put some rocker dockers in to make me feel at home. Oh, and there we go. The views at last. I think I'd mind those trees over there. It's Snowdon. I'm not actually sure. I'll admit, I don't know the Welsh mountains too well. And even if I know them, I don't know how to pronounce them. I think one of the reasons I haven't been riding in Scotland while I've been videoing is because, God, I thought the Welsh mountain names were funny. But when you watch that trail rider and he's saying where he's been riding, I'm thinking, what the hell are you on about? Sounds like he's dropped his bloody Scrabble set on the floor and he just picked the letters up at random and thought, oh, I know, I'll call that mountain that. So here we go, another generic trail centre trail. As I say, I don't mind it here, but it doesn't blow me away. It's just nice for a trail centre. An oft-seen comment when you talk about trail centres and say, oh, they're not the best, or I didn't really enjoy it, is people saying, well, you should just pedal it flat out all the way around. Well, yes, you could do that, but my response to that is, fuck you! I don't wanna. Joking aside, I guess, you know, your trail centres really are for cross country, and I guess for cross country, then you probably do want to be pedaling your ass off all the way around. But you know, I haven't really got the right bike for that, or the right fitness, should we say. One of the things I do like about this place is in areas of it, they've left the bedrock in, and that makes it nice. Nice slaty surface, and they've actually tried with the single track as well. I mean, bits like this, yes, it's worked on, but it's not exactly groomed. First time I came here, I was still trying to be Mr. Buddy Strava, and I can remember coming along here, trying to pedal the whole way, and I was knackered. And I thought, God, I've gone really slow. So I went back up, did it again, tried pedaling, was knackered, still didn't do a very good time, and then thought, you know what, I don't really care. God, what gear am I in? A spinny one, that's the gear. We were chatting the other week and we were saying about wanting to know what gear you're in and how your shifters used to have the little indicator windows on, and I was saying what a waste of bloody time they were, because you can tell if you're in the right gear or not by your legs feel pedaling. You don't have to look at a little indicator on your handlebars, do you? I used to take them off mine, put a bit of duct tape over the holes. I found them annoying. Now, some of you might be wondering if it's slippy. Well, no, it's not. Not in the slightest. And I said at Toady, and I'll say again here, this video is not a review of the Marin, Gwydir, whatever it's called, Mawr, because I don't do trail reviews. There's lots of channels out there who love the trail centre and be able to give you a really nice review, but not me. Now the cynics amongst you will notice how I've left it quite a way into the video, before saying that. Obviously, try and trick people into watching, thinking they're getting an actual fun review of the Marin. But no, what I can tell you is that there's no hub here, no cafe, just a car park. So if you're wanting a ridiculous, overpriced milkshake in a jam jar, milkshake, what am I about? Milkshake in a jam jar, then you're not going to get it here. Try egg roll, ones with bloody high street. Pretentious crap. I thought this one was longer than this, I'll be honest. Forest operations. NHS is now apparently so busy, then they're dealing with stuff in the woods instead. That's nice to know. Not better than getting your appendix removed by a fox with a flick knife. Next trail. This one goes mostly down, if I remember rightly. Oh, there's a squirrel on the way back from doing someone's tonsils. Mostly down. I'm going to be pedalling quite a bit at the moment, don't I? Oh God, it's a bit leafy. Well, obviously, it's bloody autumn, isn't it? Look, I'm trundling today. Probably because I am. Oh well. Yeah, I remember this having more of a gradient to it. Never mind. So nice. What a magical step up there that like nobody can do except the dudes who built the trail. Is that it? I honestly thought that one went on longer than that. On to the next one after a nasty little climb. Oh God, I'm struggling today. Really can't draw me breath. Pretty damn cold though. Well, it would be, wouldn't it really? It is after all mid-December. This is a nice trail. A nice little bit around here as well. Just that bit more open. Something to look at other than bloody pine trees or remains of pine trees. They've forested the pine trees. Sorry about splashes if there are any. I'll try and lick it clean in a minute with my glove turned. I missed the stunt line there. I do apologise. Don't really. I know there's something around here, like a rooty corner star thing. I think that was bloody it. Oh well. Never mind. Oh no, this is the one, isn't it? Yeah, see, I really like this trail. Very short, but fun. So this bit here is where everybody usually stops to get their photos for Strava, social media, and everything else. Look, a little bridge and a lovely waterfall and the weirdest feature ever in a trail centre. Some steps to walk up. And here we go, this bit's called Endor. No idea why. So we called Plank Flat. But I guess Plank Flat's not quite as attractive a name for a trail really, is it? Keep seeing paths going off. Not so much on this side but on the other, with no cycling signs. Every one of those paths looks bloody great, at least on the top. Anybody else get tempted to just cut off and go down them? Or is it just me? For the sake of disclosure, last time I was here, I actually did, and it was rubbish. It just led to an old mine, and then I had to push back up it again. think we're coming up to that pond thing that they call a lake. It's not a bloody lake. Well, bigger than a pond, I suppose. Big town. And here's the bit I've been dreading. Getting on a bit around the loop now. In face with a mighty climb up this bloody thing. Oh well, up we go. Wasn't as bad as I remembered. I think the mind was playing tricks. That's the climbing. All but done now. I think there's a couple of little rises. That's it. Now, the last trail, back to the car park. And this is the one that everybody raves about. Well, not this specific bit, but later on. Penny Park, is it? I don't know. But, yeah, it's definitely not all downhill from there. As we can see, climbing now, what I believe is the trail. There's so many twiggy branches down, can't actually bloody tell where it goes. Is this it? Or is that it? It's a mystery. I think, again, first time I came here, I assumed this one was going to be all downhill, pedal like mad, bloody cream cracker in no time. Not making that mistake again. You'll be the horrible irony today, won't you? I've got round and not been that many trees down really. Few, mainly on trails that climb. So, you know, not that bothered. Wouldn't it be horribly ironic if there was tons down on the descent? Not out of the realms of possibilities, is it? I mean, I guess you'd call that tree down. Didn't really block the trail, did it? Have to bum hole. So, here we go. The next bit of the descent. And this bit here, I need to put in a surprise drop. Woohoo! There we go. The Bobby Dazzler. Well, I think it surprises people because it never used to be a drop. So yeah, this is the bit everyone raves about down here. And it's very pleasant. Very nice. I mean, I think a few people probably just pedal back up the main fire road ascent at the start to do this over and over again. It's not that good to want to spend a day riding it. I know for a fact you wouldn't uplift the bloody thing, would you? I must admit it's quite liking it along here. But as I say, I like all of it. I really don't want to be negative because, oh God, this wind's bad along here. I've never had a crap ride here. What I will say is I don't really understand why this place doesn't get so much footfall when Degler does, because the riding here is a damn sight better than at Clan Deg-Lar. And maybe it is because it hasn't got a cafe doing pretentious bloody milkshakes in jam jars. Milkshakes. Here we go, the straight into the stunt ramps, which I'm highly unlikely to clear. Going in this a point. But no, we've covered that many a time. I'm rubbish at jumping. Don't care who knows it. Not like DMR, we're going to sponsor me for one of the jump bikes out, is it? Not like anyone's ever going to sponsor me. With me potty mouth. I'm right, this last bit along here is quite nice as well. In a swoopy trail century kind of way. If it was. If I had the skills to pay the bills, I'll be bunny hopping there, wouldn't I? But I don't. If I so much as tried, I'd end up falling off and bashing my weenus on a stick. And that's not how I want to finish the ride. And talking of finishing the ride, here we go, back at the car park. And that's that. The Marin, or Gwydir Mawr, or however you pronounce it. and I've quite enjoyed it actually. I think every time I come I enjoy it less, if that makes sense, but not less enough this time to not want to come ever again. I would come again, and it's a nice little loop, it's a nice little spin. Next week, me and him are going to Love Mountain on a tandem. Bye bye.